We all can see this video right now. We see the picture in front of us, right? Now, I'm going to show you something when I show 2 for 1. I'm going to show you this one over here, if it's equal to these two. So in order to do that, right, I have to do this. See what's happening? I'm covering up the top two. Well, you can still see the bottom one, okay? I'm covering up. You see this? Okay? See this line here, right? See this ball in the center, right? The one in the center? You can see the two. You can see this one here and this one here, but you can't see this one. Or you can see the one on the bottom, but you can't see the other one. This is what it does. This is what happens when you cover something. So this is just a basic equation. Let's just get this out of the way, okay? This is not square. It has to go up a little bit more to be square. And do not forget, these are not whole. These are broken up pieces because the sticks that you do not see go towards the center. So everything meets in the center here, or the center here, or the center here, or the center here, or the top center, or the square of the circle, which is the furthest point on each side. So what I'm doing is I'm refocusing this. Now what I did right now, I'm going to show you that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In between here, there would be 4 rows, right? It would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So you would either go 0, A, B, C, or you would go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4 meet. 3 and 3 meet. 2 and 2 meet. But until 2 meets 2, you have to go 2, 3, 4. And that 4 and 4 will come together, and it'll create an 8 right over here. We'll create 8 over here. We'll create 8 over here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is 8. This one over here is 3. And this one over here is 3. I call that the church. Then over here is 2. Then over here is 2. Okay? Then over here is 1. Then over here is 1. 4, 3, 2, 1 as 8 and 3. 8 and 2, 8 and 1. 8 and 1 is 9. 8 and 3 is 11. In between is 8 and 2 is 10. 2 and 8 is your cycle. And we go down. Then we have to go down all the way here and all the way here. If we drop all the way down here, it would be 2, 5, 8, 2, 5, 8, 2, 5, 8, 2, 5, 8. If we go all the way over here, it would be 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. If we go all the way over here, it would be 2, 4, 8, 2, 4, 8. But when we get to this one over here, it's special because the two boxes come together. So 1 and 2 create 3. 3 and 3 will be the total over here. Here we will put 6, and here we will put 6 on each side. You understand? 3 goes all the way down here. This is one part, okay? 3 is over here. There's 1, 2 more parts. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 1 and 2 come together from this row and this row. These are 3 rows come together. A, B, C comes together. 6, 6. And then you run it down here. 8, 6, 8, 6. And I'm not sure which one to put here according to that, okay? Because there's 2 sections. This is the 6 star. Here's a 5 star plugged in through the 6 star. See that shape over here? This is the shape over here, which is the shape over here. And if you really want to look at it, okay, if you really want to look at it, right, if you really want to look at it, we can do it like this and call it Brazil, right? And then we would actually bring down the corners and create the building that stands between. So this is the cap that sits on the bird. See the talking bird here? Yep, 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 yep. The eye over here. The second bird upside down, or the dog upside down. And the X star you see inside of this one. See the way it becomes the octagon that connects it? So I'm still trying to put this together to understand the numbers in the chakra. But so far, I'm trying to make it as small as possible. And what I'm trying not to do is, you see this point to this point? I want to go this way. I don't want to draw a line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1. Because 5 by 1, I'm in the same area. Okay, 5 by 1, I'm in the same area. I lean over. I go 5 by 2. There's 2 areas by 5. This is the angle apparently Earth is on. 5 by 2 or 2 by 5. Here's 2 by 5. I go up 1, 2, right? And I go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I go from here, and I go boom. And that's your Earth. And now they say the one spirit of the half-life is 1, 6. So I go to 1, to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, to 6. And I become the one life of the half-spirit. 1 to 6. I don't know what these angles are. Okay, this is what I'm assuming. We're going to continue this on. We're going to go only for the vowels. We're going to go only for the vowels. Chaldean, A. Numbers, Gematria, Pythagorean. Chaldean numbers, Pythagorean, A, E, I, O, and U, A, E, I, O, and U, A, E, I, O, and U. In Pythagorean, it's 1, 5, 9, A, E, and I, okay? And O. When you actually look at this, it looks like it says oil, okay? 3. Inside Pythagorean. Gematria, it's 6. Numbers, it's 21. So we end up with 6, 27, 36. This becomes 36. 6, 8, 23, and 7, 30. 9, 14, 23, 24. Now, why does it make a difference that... I just want to speak to you, because why does it make a difference? Okay, because I'm saying it. Now, if I had any value at all, you'd probably look at this really deep and say, Einstein speaks today, the greatest teacher speaks today, the one who has all the answers speaks today, but you look at me and I'm nobody today. I'm nobody at all, I'm just telling you. So if you wouldn't see my face and you just see what's coming out here, and I tell you and you believe it's the greatest, smartest guy in the world, and you would actually think this has a meaning. Okay, but that doesn't even count, any of that. This has nothing to do with how smart anybody is, okay? It has to do with understanding that if God had a personal relationship with everybody, and if you do not believe in God, then you have a great intuition to believe that what we know is our own knowledge, okay, is how we put things together. If we are supposed to be working this way, this is how individuality works. So when we get back to going over here, okay? This area, 03, 06, 06, 180 plus 36, 216, inside the creation of alpha beta. Then we get 06, 160, 60, 60, 240. Wait, we don't get it here. 60, 60, 60, 180 plus 30 is 210. In the O family, we get 210. In the U family, O and U together creates 36. Oh, 5 and 1, Mars. 2 and 1, Father. 5 and 2, Earth. 1 and 1. 1 Mercury, 1 Spirit, 1 Ace. I'm not really sure when one is alone, okay, but 1 may be what splits everything in half. Because I told you, I mentioned that the minute you take 0 and you put 1 through it, it now splits everything in half. You have 1 half and 1 half, 55. And 1 half you have 22, and that's the number to Earth. Life of E and E. Now we have 24, the day of man for I. In Pythagorean, it's 9. In Gematria, it's 5. In numbers, it's 9. Now this all switches. This all switches. The reason why it switches, okay, is because if we go to the G, okay, and we go 21G, G would end up in the U house. Why? Because G is the 7th letter. N is the 14th letter. U is the 21st letter. It took us 777 to get there, and at the end we get there, and the value of G, or the gateway, gets to N, which is the transformation from this side all the way over to this side. And now I'm not sure what U is all about. Well, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we want to go to 6, we can go to 6, we can go to 12, we can go to 18. We started off at F, we go to L, it ends up at R. But we're looking for 15, right? We're looking at 15. So when we go 15, right? Now, let me just refocus my thoughts over here. When we start at 5, we go 5, 10, 15. 15th letter is O. The 10th letter is J. The 5th letter is E. E-Joe. E-Joe, you can say, you can make this up into one. You want to just say, hey, Joe Blow, you want to say whatever it is, but now we have the 15. So first we started in the E world. By the time we got to the third O, by the third E, it became an O. By the time we got to the third G, it became a U. The cube is inside the U, inside the O world. If you want to go to 4, you're going to go 4, 8, 12, and the D will now be an L. The L is in the U family. L is the 12th letter, U is 21st. They're reflections of each other. So we come down into here. A is 4, becomes 244 because there's 010101, 244. Day of D. Day of the die, day of the cube, area space, 88. The pillars, H and H, H is I and I. 260 is that 13 by 20 scheme that I haven't figured out yet in the E family. They're E in all the families. These two stick together. 20 and 4, 04, becomes 64, becomes 84. This represents your Pluto. You want to go A and I if you want, artificial intelligence. This becomes 280, becomes 286. And we're not going to count this 6 because all of these, or we could count this 6, but usually I don't. Here is what we get in I. Now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the reality. E is the 5th letter, so we're going to multiply the value of E. We're going to multiply the value of 5. 5 equals numerological value of 42. 5 times 42 is 210. Add 1 to 20, it equals 210. I, the reality of I, is the 9th letter, equals to 42, the same as 5. Now we multiply it by 9, equals to 360, 378, creation of the gateway. 7 and 8. Do you remember in the picture I showed you? They come together, 4 and 4 is 8. So they all come inside of each other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? But then 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9 ends up, actually, I think 9, I'm not sure, I think 9 is over here, really. But we're going to put this over here, and I have to probably recheck it out, but I'm going to put 9 over here. Okay, even though in 8 it's supposed to be 2, 5, and 8. So, because we can't run 9, because 9 is in 5. Do you follow what I'm saying? The 5 card and the 9 card? The 5 card and the 9 card, they're inside of each other. So if they're inside of each other, this would be the 5 area, 2, 5, 8. The 5 would be over here. We live in 8. I can't explain this properly. But I know it's somewhere it makes sense. 9 and 8 fit together. The 1 is already over here, right? The 1 slips into the 8. It like passes through it. 1 is inside 8 equaling to 9. Okay? So we're going to get over here, and we get the O is a value of 6. The U is a value of 3, so I'm multiplying 3 times. I don't want to bring it into the 15 times. O also has a value of 2, right? So in this equation, O is a value of 2, so 2 equals to 58, so it'll be 2 times 58 equals to 116. Then 2 equals to 7, so it'll be 7 times 58, it'll be 350, and 56 equals 406. You have to multiply it by its value. How come? They're equations. They're just equations. How things had to come together if they did come together that way. I didn't say that right. You just have to figure out all the equations, all the possibilities. That's basically what it is, and that's the vowel possibility. So you have all these now. What I did here, okay, is in the basis of Pythagorean. Okay, Pythagorean is the greatest of highest of numbers. If I went high and then I went low, then the lowest one would be Gematria. It only goes to 6. Chaldean may go to 8, but it doesn't over here. We're talking the lowest ones total. 1, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 5 is 13, and 1 is 14. I didn't do that figure, did I yet? 6 and 1 is 7, and 7 is 14, and 6 is 20. 20 goes over here. I'm going to mark that down. Let's do that together. 20 goes over here. Then we have 21, 36, 45, 46, and 5, 51. 51 stands for Mars and numbers. Gematria, right? 1, 6, and 5, 11, 12, 13, and 6 is 19. Artificial intelligence, two sides of the spirit. Pythagorean, 6 and 9 is 15, 21, 24. So this is what your numbers would be. 71, 81, 90, 100, 110, 114. 114, DNA, the IT system in the sun. So I'm not going to add these, 36, 66, 76, 86, 90, 100, 110, 114. Same number. 114 plus 60 equals 174. 174. Is that not the number that we were looking for? This is the number we look for. 147. All this has been built into all of this. This is gone. This is gone. This one exists in 5 and 9 and 3. This one exists in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's how many 4s? There's 1 4, 2 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 4s in here. How many 5s? There's 2 5s in here. How many 6s? There's 1, 2, 3 6s. How many 7s? There's 2 7s. How many 8s? There's 1 8. And how many 9s? There's 1 9. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.